Ladies and germs, Raza is retro here, and I hope everyone is remaining retro. We are doing the Raza Fight Series, Super Street Fighter 2, the new challengers. And basically, we are doing this series where we play as every single character in a particular fighting game. We try to see how far we can get on one life with that particular character. And for today's episode, it is T.Hawk. Raza is T.Hawk. We played on normal standard difficulty, and basically, by the end of the series, the character that I achieved the most wins with is going to be essentially my character for that game, more or less. Um, so, thank you for joining me on this journey, on this Raza Fight series, as we call it. It's been very interesting and a lot of fun. Today we're playing as T.Hawk, a character that I do have a lot of love for in terms of his story, in terms of his stage. Background music is great too. He's got some pretty cool moves as well, but unfortunately he's not one that I play often as. I'm not able to actually pull off his special moves. There's only one that I can do, which is a very easy one, which I'm trying to do, but Fei Long blocked it. It's this one here, but he did block it again. But there we got it. But essentially, I forget the name of that move, but that's the only one that I know how to do. He has another one where he does it from the ground and he goes up, and then he has a couple of grapple moves that take off a lot of damage, but I'm just not able to pull them off, and I don't think I'll try to do them too much simply because I want to try to see how far I can get, right? With these type of games, if you're not familiar with these special moves, or if you're not able to pull it off with ease, then that can cause a lot of problems sometimes, and you can end up losing. You can end up losing some matches essentially if the moves are not coming off. But yeah, when it comes to T-Hawk, I do feel like he is somebody that's underrated, not really appreciated. You know, he's not really a character that people talk about or even play as. From my life experience, he was great in Street Fighter 2. He also appeared in 4. I believe he was in 5 as well. I wouldn't even mind seeing T-Hawk in Street Fighter 6 if they ever do decide to include him. I don't think they will, but he is a very interesting character to play as. I've also found it very interesting that, because T-Hawk is a tribal chief, that they made him from Mexico. Usually when we associate, Native Americans or Aboriginals, as we call them here in Canada, we would usually associate them with Canada and the United States. I am aware that, there is Aboriginals or First Nations in Mexico as well, but a lot of times you're going to associate it with the Canada or the United States. So I thought that was kind of an interesting touch that they made him from Mexico. Regardless, yeah, he's a really cool character, and I like his I like his look. I like his character design as well. His or should I use the word costume or attire? I guess we can say attire is really really cool as well. So yeah, I hope people can show some more love to T-Hawk because he's a great character. He's not iconic, of course. With Street Fighter, there's just so many great characters, but only some can truly be iconic. But I do think, whoa, oh wow, I won! Oh my god, I thought that was a double KO. That needs to be made into a short. Um, but anyways, as I was saying, actually just lost my train of thought there, but as I was saying, like, yeah, I just hope people can give a little more, love and respect to T-Hawk. Again, he's not somebody that, wow, oh my word. This has been complete domination from E Honda. I think he took that last fight personally, but maybe we might just do a. I spoke too early. I was gonna say we might just pull off an amazing comeback. Um, but yeah, T-Hawk, he's a really cool character. Um, a shame he's not one that I've ever mastered, but you know, maybe when I do get more time to, just play a little more casually, I'll try to see if I can learn how to play better with T.Hawk, and even Guile, Dhalsim, some of these characters that I struggled with. I think when it comes to T-Hawk, if I think I can get to at least 3 or 4 wins. If I get more than that, I'll be quite happy. Even though he's not a character that I know how to use too well, as you can see, I'm playing quite cheap. I'm just going back to the same move, but it is effective. I think I can still play with him pretty well because, oh my god, this is getting too close. Lord have mercy. Whoa! Oh my god. Okay, that was awesome. I can't lie. This fight, all 3 fights, but in particular the first and this one, were too awesome. Wow. I got lucky there for sure. But I'll take it. I'll take it any way that I can. As I was saying, yeah, like with T-Hawk, he's just a pretty cool character, and when I get to play a little more, he's the one that I want to try to play more with, along with Guile. I don't really get to game as much in terms like for casually. Sometimes I do. A lot of times it'll be like with the kids, but they'll end up playing and I'll just watch a bit. And then I'm just playing sometimes for stuff like this for content. But yeah, I do want to play a little more Street Fighter 2 just for like my own casual time. But even when I try to, then sometimes the kids they end up watching or they want to play. So then it's not the same thing. My kids are still young, so they'll tell me, "Oh, don't go easy on us." And then when I start winning, they start getting upset. So it's not always fun playing with the kids, but that's normal. I know the feel. When I was a kid too, I didn't like losing. But anyways, that's beside the point. The other thing that I wanted to mention about T-Hawk, and I think I did, but I've always loved his stage, his music in the back. Very, very cool. His ending is one of my favorites in Street Fighter 2. Really good ending as well. And the only thing that I guess I wasn't happy about T-Hawk, and that it's not his fault, is when the initial live action movie came out. I think that was around 1994 or 95, or maybe even before that. I can't remember now. But anyways, the Street Fighter movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme, I think they made T-Hawk a soldier, if I'm not mistaken, which is so wrong on every level because he's not a soldier. He's a, I mean, he is like a soldier. He's a warrior for sure, but he's a chief, right? The tribal chief. But that movie got so many things wrong. I think in the next live action, the one that's coming this year, which I'm looking forward to, I don't actually think he is in the film. Which I could understand why, because again, as much as I have a love for this character, like I said, he's not an iconic character, right? And I think there is a couple of omissions as well. I don't think Fei Long is in the movie as well, which is a shame because that's another great character. I don't think Deejay is as well, and I haven't seen any sort of mention or anything of the trailer of Sagat. Could be possible that if they make another movie, which they might, after this one, the one that's coming out in 2026, that maybe they might include some of those characters. But sorry. But if they don't actually have Sagat, T-Hawk, Fei Long, I can understand. As much as I like those characters, but if you don't have Sagat, like, come on, man. Like, he was the original bad guy. And for those that know, or don't know, Sagat was the original bad guy in the original Street Fighter game, Street Fighter 1. So, yeah, like, he is just, for for lack of better words, I guess. Like he's a badass character, you know. It's the only word I can think of. Like, how can you not include Sagat? But anyways, that's another rant for another video, possibly. I will have to. I will have to check that. I tell you what, maybe. I mean, I will definitely go watch the movie when it comes out, which will be in October of this year. But I think I'll do that. I think because that's a movie that I'm looking forward to, along with the Mortal Kombat movie. Yeah, I might just do a little recap or review or rant if I don't like those movies. But it will be interesting to see how they play out. But yeah, if there isn't any mention of Sagat, or if he's not in the film, that would be a tragedy in my opinion. I think the only thing that I'm thinking, and this is the last thing I'll say about Sagat, because I know I've been talking about Sagat in that movie, and this episode is all about T.Hawk. I think the only thing what I'm speculating is once the movie ends, regardless of how it ends, and I think the way they're going to go about it is they're going to make Ken the hero, but whether if it's Ken, Ryu, or somebody else for that matter, I have a funny feeling, and this is just a prediction, I could completely be wrong, that when the movie ends, you might just get like a quick cameo of Sagat, which will indicate another Street Fighter movie, and that he's going to be in it, and he will be the new boss to defeat, or maybe not to necessarily be the new boss, but he's going to have an important role in the following movie if he is not in this one. But anyways, I'll leave it at that. We'll actually see what happens once the movie actually comes out. That's just a small prediction. The other thing I wanted to mention about T-Hawk is what I've noticed. I haven't actually calculated or looked, but I've noticed that when I have been doing this fight series with the other characters that I played as, I think a good amount of times I've lost. I lost against T-Hawk. So yeah, that's something I wanted to mention, that he was one of the characters that I struggled with to play against the computer. Yeah, he's very tough to manage. So he's a great character to use if you know how. You can't just rely on that one move that I'm trying to do. You need to know how to pull off the other moves as well. But so far we have a good run going, guys. I mean, I said I wanted to get at least 3 or 4 wins. Currently, I believe we're at 5. If we beat Zangief, we will be at 6. And 6 is the number that our luck seems to run out, because after that, for whatever reason, we're not able to get past character number 7 and register 7 wins. So far, as we saw, it was a 6-1 series. So either we were winning 6 fights or only 1. Just the last episode prior to this one, which was with Vega, we won 3. So as it stands, it's been a 6-1-3 series. And for those that know, 613 is the area code for the nation's capital. I'm talking about the city of Ottawa. So I hope as this series progresses that it doesn't become a 6-1-3 series, but we'll see. We'll see. It could be very possible because some of the other characters like Fei Long, Cammy, characters that Fei Long I played a lot with, but I just never mastered him. Cammy I barely played with. But I think once I get to, oh wow, we're playing Ken. Oh, this is not going to be good. We're playing him as a 7th character. But anyways, when I get to the better characters or the characters that I played more with, I'm hoping I can get past 6. Ideally, I should get to at least 7 or 8 wins. I don't think I'll be able to beat the game one shot with any of the characters, but that's not really the point of the series. I mean, if it happens, great. If not, it's more about just having some fun, being casual, and just playing as every single character and testing them out. Anyways, it does not look good. We have registered a loss, 1 more, and T-Hawk will end at 6 wins. But if we're able to get 2 wins here, two back-to-back, then you know we will make history in terms of the fight series. But yeah, it's just a shame that this is the only move I know how to pull off. If I'm able to pull off more with T.Hawk, I think it would help. Maybe I could beat Ken with ease, maybe not, but at least if I'm able to pull off more of the special moves, I'll have more in my armor, as they say. But so far, it doesn't look good. He has a lead. Oh my god, it doesn't look good now. And he has me cornered too. Yeah, it's done. It's done. Ladies and germs, thank you so much for watching. With T-Hawk, we have registered 6 wins, the same amount as Balrog, Chun-Li, and Deejay. So 6 is the magic number. 6 is the most that we've gotten. And as it stands, T-Hawk has 6 wins along with Deejay, Balrog, and Chun-Li. And in second place will be Vega with 3 wins. And Dhalsim and Guile last with 1 win. So far as it stands, Raza is Balrog, Raza is Deejay, Raza is T.Hawk, Raza is Chun-Li with 6 wins. Thank you so much for watching, and always remain retro.